Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing my first how-to video on sterilized gloves and, putting them on and taking them off. This video was actually requested to me when I first started my channel, like, a month or two ago by Jdawg. So, Jdawg, here goes that sterilized glove video for you. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'm sorry you guys can't see my face. I don't have anyone else in here helping me record this, so got this tripod set up that I borrowed from my friend, and you guys are gonna have to kind of bear with me. But I have two pairs of sterile gloves. One that I had actually got in high school in my PN program, surgical gloves, and then this one that I just got last week when I went over this in my fundamentals class. So for today's purposes, I'm actually going to use the ones I got in high school, only because it still comes in this clear packaging. It's open, but I still have the packaging, so I can show you guys, the whole opening it process and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so first things first, when you're using sterile gloves, you always look at the packaging, you look at what it says. So it's latex surgical gloves. They're powder free. It's a size 7. And what I would do is check the manufacturing date and the expiration date. So these gloves are really, really old. They were manufactured in 2008 actually. You just want to make sure you're not using old gloves on your patient or anything, so to speak. What happens is over time the gloves can get dry and cracked and hard and damaged if you're using an old product. But okay, so now from up top here, you would peel it open, and it says over here, peel down to open. So you peel down and you'd open it, yada yada. Then you pick up the surgical gloves, sterile gloves, whichever one you want to call it, and you open it out like this, okay? And then you go from the corners and you open it like this, okay? And over here, you would pick up at these tabs here. I don't know if you guys, hopefully you can see this properly. Yeah, you pick up from the tabs here and open the gloves. This here is your sterile barrier, okay? This is your sterile field. You can, surgical equipment, sterile surgical equipment can go into this barrier and it wouldn't be compromised. You don't want to let anything clean or dirty especially, but definitely not anything clean or dirty, touch this field, because what happens is these gloves now become unsterile. You also, all this talking I'm doing over the gloves in a normal setting, you would not do that, because spit coming from my mouth, I have my hair pulled back right now, but spit coming from my mouth, hair, anything can, fall into the area and compromise it. So even all this hand movement I'm doing would not happen. Now, I'm right-handed, so what I'm going to do is actually pick up the left-handed glove first, okay? 1 second. Okay guys, sorry about that quick pause. So anyway, now what I would do, I'm right-handed, so I will put on the left glove first. Now, this pack of gloves actually says left and right on it. The ones that I got last week in my clinical do not say left and right, but you can kind of figure out which one goes on which hand because of the thumb placement on the gloves. So the thumb on the left hand is, way over here, way over here. Okay, so what you would do now is you pick the glove up by the cuff, because my hands are clean, just perform proper hand hygiene and all that. So pick the glove up, and I'm going to slip my hand into the glove. It's kind of tight. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Now I have the glove on. Now to put on the right one, because this is now, the glove right here is sterile. Under the cuff is clean, but the glove itself is sterile. The outside of the glove is sterile. So now, and as you can see, I'm kind of pulling the cuff down a bit. Trying to anyway. These gloves are really tight. This is what happens when, they're old. They're not as easy to maneuver. They're kind of hard in general, but yeah, I know it's worse because these are so old. But yeah, okay. So now I'm using my sterile gloved hand. Yeah, sterile gloved hand. And I'm going to slip it under the cuff here. So that way I'm not compromising the sterility of this glove because I'm trying to put it on, you know. And you just slip your hand in right here. And you can see I'm putting it in. And you can kind of see, you know, I kind of let it just fall over. I'm not going to touch it anymore because, again, I don't want to compromise the sterility. I'm not going to try and roll that out or anything like that. What I will do is take this part of my gloved hand and, again, under the cuff, I'll now pull it down. And, yeah, there goes my sterile gloved hands. Now, to remove sterile gloves, what you would do, because first of all, you always keep it above your waist. So I hope you guys can see this properly because I know the camera's pointing downward and all that. But you would keep it above your waist. And say there's a whole bunch of blood and all that ookie gookie gush and whatnot, you know, blood and fecal matter and I don't know, whatever else can end up on your sterile gloved hands. And what you would do is, I'm using my right hand now, hold the center of the glove, and oh god, this is so bad because these gloves are so not good. It's not going to come out the way I would want it to. But you would pull down on it from the center. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. And, you know, you take the glove in a ball, like that. And I would just use my finger here, okay? Slip my finger under here and pull it over. Pull it over the glove like this. This is ridiculous. And just, we're going to pretend this is the garbage now, even though this is a sterile barrier, because my garbage is way over yonder. And you would just pull it off and drop it into the red garbage bag, okay? So that's it. I do apologize that let me fix this so I can talk to you guys face to face. Yeah, so I do apologize that the gloves were so stuck onto my hand. They're like a perfect fit. And it's crazy because when we did this class, some people have really tiny hands, some people have big hands, and it's almost really difficult to get a perfect fit with these gloves because some were too big, some were too small, as you saw. Really hard to get a perfect fit. So I guess I'd rather them too tight than too big on my hand, and then I can't do anything with them, you know. Let's say I had to irrigate a wound or something. You can't do it properly with gloves that are falling all over the place. But yeah, I do apologize for that. I hope this was helpful to at least one of you. Jdawg, I definitely hope this video was helpful for you. And stay tuned for the rest of my how-tos because as I go over skills and techniques in my class, depending on what I can actually bring home, well, back to my dorm, but depending on what I can bring back to my room, I'm going to keep doing how-to videos because I know everybody, it's always good, you know, you learn it in class, but then you want to reinforce it and whatever the case is. So, yeah. Bye, guys.